football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. The coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. The shotgun running play call. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. And he'll pick up the 1st down. Stopped at the 27.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He gets loose. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
Commodores look to keep this drive moving. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Vanderbilt, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back to pass. It's Levitt. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback, is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Udo. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They keep him off balance with a run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quick throw, catch made. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. To the air. It's Levitt. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On the run, it's Newberry. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Gives it to the back. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tries to get it to the running back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Same tailback, another carry. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Running back has it on a screen now. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the 1st period. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. trying to run it. It's Udo. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the flat by the running back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Commodores. There was no catching him that time. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Udo. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Sun Devils pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Udo. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The back's got it again. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
To throw, it's Levitt. That's reeled in. It's Udo. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22. They beat the blitz there, but the pressure bearing down quick. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The Sun Devils will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Play action here on 1st down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a 1st down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Touchdown, Commodores. They couldn't stop him there.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Levin. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Udo. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Receiver makes the catch. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Levitt. The pass rush closing in. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And it's blocked. The kick was low. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. The back's got it. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Commodores will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Makes the catch. It's Udo. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Levitt. And it's caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Breaks free. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He makes the grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Sun Devils keep the football on the move. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to scramble. Finds his man. It's Moss. Great move there. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
It's a draw play. Look out, room to run here. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling you to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down after that previous play. A play action, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. He's got it in the open. Here he goes. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Levitt. Pressure is coming. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Moss. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return.